There's an interesting idea of recategorizing things sometimes, or bi-categorizing them. For instance, this one I showed the other day is a pencil top, but it's a penguin. So I went through my collection looking for other penguins other than this one. Bit interesting, but it's also a little walking penguin. And there's another one here which I recently showed, which was again a penguin, but it's a spring. So both these have been shown before, but under different headings. And I thought I'd have a look at other penguins. I've got other than these ones, but these ones, just to remind you, that one walks like that, and this one does a little bob, 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 bob. There's this one here which is doing a nice little action like that as a baby penguin, but he's got a grandfather, which I'm now going to show you, which I've had in my collection for about 30 years or more. This is a long, long time ago, and this is a very, very large penguin. I'm going to see if I can put him on a board. It works better on a surface like this. It's a big job. Look at this. I mean, he's large, and he's got big flapping feet as well. He's got a longer feet like that. I've got another section which I won't put in, but he does that same charming action. We'll see if I can get him into the camera. Looks like that. And then action like this, flap, 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 flap. That was a brilliant idea to do that flapping feet. This came out in the 1970s, late 70s. And the other one, a small pencil version I showed, we came out in the 1990s. Very nice reduction. But that action of going flap, flap, flap was an absolutely brilliant bit of design by whoever the toy creator was. I mean, that's a beautiful, beautiful action for kids to do that. Pushing it on the floor, flap, 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 flap. I'd make it go a bit faster if I could, but slow is nice as well. So a beautiful toy from almost 50 years ago. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Here's some more penguins. There's a charming one here. I'll take this off now, I think, and show this is the Japanese are particularly good on penguins. I've got about 2 or 3 of these, actually, different ones. It's a wind-up one. Very nice action. And if I wind it up, you'll see they're all marching a line. There we are. So where are they going? What are they doing? Why are they walking along in a line, and what are they holding at the back there? Something in pink. Can you see it? Well, it turns out that they're surfboard fanatics, and they've got a large pink surfboard, and they're desperate to get into the sea to start their surfing game. What a lovely idea, isn't it? And it's very well made. I mean, the Japanese quality of production is just amazing. It's very, very well done and depicted, and everything about it is just superb, absolutely superb. It's a toy box one. It's a toy box, that's right. And they just do things so well in Japan. That's lasted very well indeed. It's been going for at least 40 years, my collection, and it's still, working like a prime. There's another one here which is very curious because it's a wind-up, which is unique. I haven't got a wind-up like this. All the wind-ups I've got a key in the back which you turn like that, and it's got a button, or you pull back and release. This has got neither of these. It's got a little action here, a button where you push like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That winds up the motor, and now it walks. You also discover, to your consternation, but this you have to put up with old toys, he's gone a bit lame now. That is to say, one of the legs is working, the other one sort of isn't working. I'm going to take it to pieces, see if I find to make it work. So he only worked with one leg working, and because of that, he only goes around in circles. Yes, he definitely needs a bit of attention, this one. So a charming idea, but once it's going with both legs, it'll work a bit better. But that's a most interesting mechanism. Push, 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 and off it goes. Amazing. Sekiguchi made it, who made some very, very fine wind-ups. The last one I've got is a bit vigorous, but never mind. It's a battery-operated one. There's a battery compartment in the back there. And he does. I was hoping to steer it. There's a little steering wheel at the back to make it go around a large tray I've got, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. So, but anyway, he'll certainly do a very vigorous walk along here when I turn it on. There's a switch there. Oh, he squeaks as well too. Yeah. Oh goodness me! Look at that. I think those are supposed to sort of lie down a bit and then flap up, hit by the legs. But that's a very nice action. But I definitely need a large table. So, very well made one. It doesn't say who it was. It says made in Taiwan. So, but it looks like a good toy company who made that one. So penguins, I've got to find a few more. We need things which walk and things which recategorize. That one is really an automata, and that's it, and a battery operated one and that too. But it's a beauty, isn't it? I love these things which have a crossover between two categories, or perhaps three categories. And there's certainly that first one occupies at least three categories, because it's a penguin, and it's a pencil top, and it's a walking animal. Subtle.